G'day everyone, it's Curtis here and welcome to an On the Back Wheel video. Today's a special day. I'm taking out the Triumph Speed Triple 1200 RS on my first ride and I'm going to give my impressions on it while I do it. Man, I gotta say, I'm excited to ride this bike. I love Super Nakeds and this thing looks pretty trick. Man, in fact, it is bombed. What we got is about 180 horsepower, Ohlins suspension on the front and rear. It's fully adjustable. Look at this, it's so trick. Oh, it's even got gold there. Massive Brembo style Lima brakes. And also, this is really trick. At the front, it's got an adjustable brake master cylinder. You can adjust the piston size. So see, it's on 20, 21 or 19. I'm just going to leave it at 20 right in the middle. And then we go back here. Look at this Ohlins shock on the back. Oh, baby. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Metzeler Race Tech tyres. It's just a great looking bike too, really is. Maybe a little bit plain in the black for me. I'd probably like a different colour, but that's cool. I can't really choose them, I get given them, you know, I just take what I can get. And something also cool is, all the switch gear is backlit. It may sound like a simple thing, but I love little touches like that. It's kind of like a really premium looking bike. I think it's about $28,000 right away. And also, you get a fob, you don't get a key. So what that means is, I'll show you how you start it and everything. This is really cool. So what we do is, you press the power button. You see all the lights come on. Then the dash goes through its thing. It's kind of slow to start up, to be honest. Sitting there waiting, twiddling your thumbs a bit. Here we are. So what we're going to do is, change our map. I'm just going to put it on. There's a mode button here. Sport. I choose use sport. And now we're going to ride it. Alright. And here's your on button here. It's kind of different, but also similar. It's very cool. Oh, you got to prime it first. You press it down to prime it. Then you start it. Oh, goodness. So what I'm going to do is ride to the shops. I need to get some stuff for dinner. And then, hopefully the sun comes out. And we can hit up some twisties. A couple of things it has. Daylight running lights. Got a little toggle here so you can change all your dash and everything. I'm not going to go through all that. I'll go through that for my review. It's pretty cool though. See, the dash looks pretty trick. It has cruise control. Let's try that out. So you just press down to set. Oh yeah, see it comes on there at the top and then we hit it. Boop. And we hold it down to slow it down because we're speeding a bit. And voila! Cruise control. That's pretty sweet. And if it's like the RS660 I had, you just, yeah, you twist the throttle very slightly forward. Or you brake or pull the clutch in or something like that. It's also got auto cancelling indicators. What's this guy doing right up my ass? Really? You think I can't get away, mate? I'm on a missile. Oh, geez, the suspension's a bit... She's stiff. I haven't touched a thing. This is just straight from the shop. I got it from Oliver's Triumph out at Maruka. I just picked it up and I've just been keen to go for a ride, so I haven't touched a thing. I'll do that while I've got the bike. I've got the bike for a few weeks. I'll adjust the suspension and go through all the engine modes then. Alright, what we're going to do is go to the shops, see how good the turning circle and stuff is, and then hit up some twisty roads after I go to the shops. One thing it has, alright, so look at this. You tap it, it's got like passing function, then you hold it, it stays on until it says 65 meters through an intersection. Still hasn't turned off, still hasn't turned off, still hasn't turned off, still hasn't turned off. It's still on, still on. That probably wasn't 65 meters though, was it? Ooh, that's sharp. It is sharp over the bumps, this thing. Definitely got quite firm suspension, this Ohlins. Hey, this is a really nice bike, everyone. Just feels really neutral and comfortable to sit on. Grips feel nice. Levers are in great positions. They're all adjustable. I like the bars. The bars feel pretty good. Kind of like a Tuono or S1000 on my Super Duke 1290. Similar style. Hear that? Pop, pop, pop. Kind of reminds me of a rice burner. Let's go hit up some corners. I have to go on a short little boring ride, but then we'll go hit that up. Oh man, the suspension on this is set up really stiff, like racetrack stiff. Oh yeah, it does not like these kind of bumps. Every little bump, it definitely picks up. Like any little pebble or undulation, that it just set up very, very stiff. I'm interested to see how it performs once we get out in the open road. But yeah, around town it's hard, like probably too hard. I'm wondering if I can adjust that out. The clickers, it's fully adjustable suspension, but I think it might even, there's not going to be enough adjustment in it, but we'll see. It's literally day one. It's day one, people. So tell you what, handles bloody beautifully. Geez, she's pretty savage. Test out these brakes. Oh, they are bitey. Oh, that's when I install it. They are bitey, people. ABS was quite aggressive though on the rear wheel. I believe it's linked, so that's something to be wary of. We're gonna head this way. Smell it too. You smell the rubber. Woo! Okay. Yeah, she pulls. That was go to jail speeds in about 2 seconds. Lovely. Sounds good too. It's got a little burbling. Intake howl. I don't like how it doesn't tell you to trip, you know, how many kilometers you've done, how many miles you've done, unless you actually select it. Very, very minor nitpick, because it's kind of good because I'm not looking at the dash much, but I look at my speedo. Suspension is stiff as a board. Seems to work. Really good when you're riding faster though. Oh, this thing handles like a demon. Oh, big bumps, doesn't like them. Handles it, doesn't throw out of shape, but it's rude. Mid-range is just lovely. Spinner, wheelie. Nice motor, it's super smooth. Super smooth, it's still got a bit of character. I'm loving it. Hard on the brakes, they are fantastic. And flippin' fantastic. Yeah, that triple howl. Down. Woo! The suspension works well at high speeds, but still doesn't like those bigger bumps because it's just set up so stiff. Something I want to play with. That quick shifter is sensational. Wheelie control. Ruining the fun, aren't we? I think on this you have to deactivate traction control, or it could be you're going to change it to track. Handles great. Very neutral. Just neutral and stable. Not crazy flickable, but certainly not left wanting for more agility. Cruising along at 100 kilometers an hour. Fair bit of wind blast, but nothing terrible. I mean, it is a proper naked bike. It has no fairing whatsoever, but I'm very comfortable still. Very comfortable. This is very neutral riding style, but just a little bit sporty. You can feel the seat just pushes you forward a little bit, and the seats are a little bit further down than your like proper standard motorcycles, which would be say up here. Very comfortable riding position. Very comfortable so far. I'm keen to do some bigger days on it. See how the seat goes and everything. I think this guy's hustling his poor old Land Cruiser, but I'm like idling in second gear. Hey, that's when you have a nice premium bike like this, and it's so easy to ride fast. This thing is incredibly easy to ride fast. And dangerous, because you don't realise how fast you're going a lot of the time. That mid-range there is impressive. A lot of fun. Do this turn. Oh, the brakes are just woo! Hey, I got some pull. Pretty keen to try them in track mode, because the rear ABS seems to kick in a bit. Hey, this handles very, very good. Very good. Quick shifter is great. Sometimes on the up, not as quick as I'd like to be. I'm not sure if that's because I'm only in the bottom mid-range sometimes. But otherwise, the down and up is just great. Ooh, this thing handles. Well done, Triumph. Well done. And those brakes. Okay. False neutral. Don't know whether that was me or not, but I think it was the bike. So we're just comfortably doing double the posted advisory signs. Very comfortably. Not even trying. Pulls and pulls from down low. Nowhere near as torquey as my Super Duke. Not on the same planet as that. But there's more than enough there, and then it just builds and builds and builds. With this Pinette, yeah, you can feel really. Oh, it's got a bit more up top than I thought, actually. A bit more up top than I thought. A fair bit more than you need on the street. This feels like a race bike. It really does. It's taut. Oh, thank you. Not even in the upper echelons of the power, and it's quick. Done a great job. The motor. A really good job. That's fun. That's fun. Alright everyone, I've finished my first ride, so let's have a chat about my first ride thoughts and impressions. Man, this is a very impressive bike. It is. Oh, I am very impressed. On the ride home from the shop, I thought, oh yeah, this is a bit maybe boring. That's because I was just stuck in traffic. Now I've been able to give it a twist and go through some corners. Yeah, this thing is a proper bike. This thing is fantastic. Very, very hard to fault. The only thing I can fault so far is the suspension is rock hard, like really hard. So I'll see if I can dial that out. I've looked at the manual and there are some recommended settings for it. I'll check what it's at. I have no idea yet. I've just wanted to jump on, give it a twist and do a vid on it and have a chat about it. We'll figure that out in the next couple of weeks for my detailed review. But yeah, this thing is impressive. It sounds good. It goes really hard. It's very smooth and cruisy in the bottom and mid, and then it just keeps pulling and pulling and pulling. It has some real yank once you get in the higher RPMs. Brakes, amazing. Really, really good. The only thing I don't like is the rear ABS is linked, and it's very noticeably linked. So if you do a hard stop, it just kicks in quite early. So I'll see if I can disable that through the settings. Probably I would like a different color. Personally, I'd like the silver version, but this is growing on me. This is really growing on me, especially in this afternoon light. It looks trick. The carbon fiber on the front here looks great. Kind of wish they had a matching one at the back for the hugger, but that's all right. Mirrors are good. The dash is pretty good. I like it. I wish you could do a white background, just because white's easier to read during the day for me. And I like all the switches. They're really good quality. They just feel nice and tactile too. They've got like just a tiny bit of grip. They feel premium. This feels like a premium bike, just with the little touches they've done and the quality of it all. That some of its parts, you know, look how trick. Once I get out of the way of this, look how trick this Ohlins reservoir on that looks. And it just feels great. Oh, she's hot. She's been warming up. She's been working. If you're in the market for a bike in this price range and this style, like, I don't think you'd go wrong if you got this. I know the new Aprilia Tuono is a similar price, and that's just a stonking bike as well. But if you're a Triumph man, or you really like the look, the sound, or just triples or anything like that, I don't think you can go wrong with this. It's a cracking bike. What do you guys think of it? Do you like the look of it? Do you think it's ugly? Do you think it looks great? Are you interested in it? Have you got any questions? Would you like buying one? Let me know in the comments below, and hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Keep it on the back wheel. Woo! Sounds angry, doesn't it? Just super quick revving and angry. It sounds like it's got some horsepower.